Hello students, this is Ujjwala Bhandiwad, lecturer from KLS Gokte PU College of Commerce and Science, Belagavi. In the last class, I have introduced to you people about the Boolean algebra. This Boolean algebra is also known as switching algebra. This Boolean algebra uses only binary values, that is, it operates only on two values, either 0 or 1. In today's class, let me introduce you people about the logic gates. What is logic gate? Simply, a gate is an electronic circuit which operates on one or more input signals to produce an output signal. So students, if for 1 mark it is asked what is logic gate, you have to remember it is just an electronic circuit, okay? It takes either one or more input values, okay, to produce only one output signal, okay? A logic gate is actually a basic building block of the digital computers, okay? Earlier, this Boolean algebra was used in a telephone for a switching circuits, okay? Later, engineers have realized that Boolean algebra is also applied to the computer because they were made up of electronic circuits, okay? The functions of this logic gate can be manipulated by using one branch of mathematics, and that is known as Boolean algebra, okay? So these logic gates are used in microprocessors, microcontrollers, okay, embedded system applications, okay, and electrical project circuits. You can see there are various electronic branches where this Boolean algebra is used, okay? So now in today's class, we are going to understand what is the classification of logic gates, and in detail we will be learning about each and every gate, okay? Gates are basically classified into two types. You can see here. First one is basic gates. Second one is derived gates. Okay. Basic gates are further divided into three categories: NOT gate, OR gate, AND gate. Okay. Derived gates are again classified into four types. They are NOR gate, NAND gate, XOR gate, and last one is XNOR gate. Okay. So in today's class, we will be concentrating only on basic gates. Okay. So the first basic gate is NOT gate. This NOT gate is also known as inverter gate. Students, 1 mark question is, what is the other name of NOT gate? Okay, you should remember that inverter gate. Okay, why it is called inverter? See here, first you can see in the diagram, inverter gate has only one input signal and produces only one output signal. Okay, suppose I consider here X as the input signal, it produces X bar as a output signal. Okay, here the output state is always opposite of the input state. So I just repeat once again, students. The output state will be always opposite to the input state. Means whatever the input you are providing it, output will be exactly opposite to the input value. You can see in the diagram, okay, if X is the input value, we are getting X bar as a output. Okay, hence it is called as inverter gate. Okay, so this diagram is called as logic diagram of the NOT gate. Students, you have to by heart this diagram as well as the truth table. So in the last class I have defined what is truth table. Just let me recall that. Truth table means it is a table which consists of all possible input values and their respected output. All these input and output values are tabularized into column wise tabularized, and this table we call it as a truth table. So you can see in this truth table, suppose X value is 0, then output will be 1. Suppose X value input is 1, then output is 0. Okay, here the value 0 represents low value and the value 1 represents high value. See, we are learning the electronic circuit. Okay, only two states can retain here, either low or high. Okay, so we can see a low input produces the high output. Low input produces the high output and vice versa. Okay, hence this is known as inverter gate. Okay, so you have to remember this logic diagram as well as its truth table. Okay, so the next gate is OR gate. Okay, this OR gate has two or more input signals but only one output signal. Here the OR gate can have as many inputs as it is desired. Okay, remember students, here for our understanding purpose only two inputs we are showing it, but OR gate can have as many inputs as it can have, but the output will be only one. That you have to remember. Okay, the symbol we have shown it here. As I told, you have to remember by heart these symbols and the truth table. Suppose we have two inputs, say for example X and Y. Okay, and Z is our output. So how the output will be? Here, if any one of the input signal is high, I repeat once again, if any one of the input signal is high, then the output will be high. Means, look at here in the truth table, you can see here students. Suppose I have both the inputs, that is X and Y, as 0, 0. That means both the inputs are low. Then output is also low only. If any one input they are telling, it means consider the second case, okay, where X value is low, Y value is high. Any one, so Y value is high here. In that case, output is high only. Okay, so you have to remember in OR gate, If any one of the input is high, then output will be high. So in the exam question will be asked, draw a logic diagram of OR gate and write the truth table of OR gate for 2 marks. You have to remember the diagram and you have to draw the truth table. Okay. Now the last gate is AND gate. See here students, AND gate. This AND gate can have 2 or more input values but gives only one output value. Okay. When all the inputs are high, I repeat once again, here when all the inputs are high, then only, I repeat once again, in case of AND gate, suppose all the inputs are high, then the output will be high. Otherwise, the output will be low. Okay, this we have shown it here. See, consider this truth table. Okay, we have here 2 inputs, that is x and y are the input values. Z represents our output value. Okay. So here when the first case, suppose x value is 0, y value is 0, that means both values are low, then output is automatically low. If any one value is high, suppose I take second case, x value is 0 and y value as 1. Any one value is high, then also output is low only. You can see here. Why it is like that? Because you can see here side, Z represents output. What is the output of AND gate? In the last class, I have told you what the AND operation is. AND represents the logical multiplication operation. Okay, so x into y. When I multiply 0 into 1, the result will be 0 only. Hence, in that case, what will happen? When all the inputs are high, then only our output will be high. So, when x value is 1, y value is 1, then only the result will be, that is output will be high. Otherwise, the output will be low only. So, students, this is about the 3 basic logic gates which you have learnt in today's class. Okay. So, we can conclude here that the principle of operation, that circuit operates only on just 2 voltage levels, that is called logic 0 and logic 1. Okay. When either of these voltage levels are applied to the input, then output of this gate responds assuming 1 or 0 level. Depending on the gate, it will give the result. Okay. Finally, the logic rules for each type of gate is described in a different way. Okay. And it is shown in the truth table. Okay. Just now we have shown the NOT gate truth table, OR gate truth table, AND gate truth table. So students, you have to remember the logic diagram as well as the truth table of these basic gates. Okay. So finally, let us have few question and answers with this, students. First question is, what is logic gate? Okay. Just now we have defined what is logic gate. Logic gate means it is simply an electronic circuit which operates on one or more input signals and produces one output signal. Okay. Now second question is, Mention the three basic logic gates. Here they have asked mention means you have to write only the names. That is, three basic gates are there: NOT gate, AND gate, OR gate. Then third question is, which basic gate is named as inverter? Here students, you know that NOT gate is known as inverter gate because the output will be always opposite to the input. Next we have question, write the standard symbol and truth table for the AND gate. Similarly, write the standard symbol as well as the truth table for a OR gate. So just now we have discussed how to draw the logic symbol and truth table about those gates. You need to remember them. Again students, in the next class we will be covering the derived gates. Okay? Thank you.